How to do well in this class in 3 steps. The first thing I should say to you all is you don't have to memorize anything for my test. I don't use that thing where you have to hold your cell phone behind your head while you test. So it's open note. Only thing you can't use is another person or artificial intelligence. I'm not going to explain this in detail, but let's just say my classes are designed to be extremely unfriendly to the use of another individual or artificial intelligence. Also, when you take the test, it won't be a race against the clock. You'll have plenty of time, but you do have to take it in one sitting. That is, you can't shut it down and come back to it later. But what does it mean then to prepare for the test if you're not memorizing content? Well, it means you should do step 1, become intimately familiar with all content in videos, readings, and thought experiments. In other words, get your education. But how? Well, how do you get intimately familiar with a video or a reading? If you are in a face-to-face section, you can do this by attending class as much as possible. In class, we will learn and reinforce your learning of the philosophy contained in the videos and readings. Also, sometimes we go beyond the video and reading content. So don't shoot yourself in the foot by missing class for no... Oh my gosh, good grief. Well, listen, guys, I'm going to have to get an ambulance or something like that. If you're in an online section, you can accomplish this by A, watching the videos, doing the readings multiple times, B, taking notes on the videos/readings by 1, handwriting notes, or 2, making screenshots of the important parts, or 3, printing transcripts of the videos. One thing I would say is this: when you're watching one of my videos, pay careful attention. Don't be playing a video game on the side or just listening to it or listening to music while you watch or only watching the first 30 seconds of it. Usually my videos only have 10% philosophic content. It's like Hawaiian Punch. There's 10% fruit juice. Well, in my videos, most of it's a complete waste of your time, except for that 10%. That's the important part, see? Well, so you want to be actively engaging with the videos. Note, whether you are in a face-to-face or online course, you will be responsible for the content contained in the videos. You want to carefully pay attention to the videos. Take screenshots of the important stuff as you go through the videos. Put those screenshots into Word or somewhere, and then actually print them off. That's probably what I would do if I was taking my own class. I would print off those important slides so I would have them during the test. But even if you don't do that, if you're familiar with the video, you can always look back at it and like you think, well, I don't remember, just to give an example, what deductive argument is. Well, oh yeah, but I know which video that was discussed in. So here you see an example of a question on the test. If you have no effing idea what this is talking about, you didn't get intimately acquainted with the appropriate video. And so you need to know, and if you're taking the test, you would have time to go back to the video. But if you haven't watched the video, how will you know which video to look at to figure this out? You're like a deer caught in high weeds. Well, no, deer don't get caught in high weeds. Okay, this wasn't exactly easy for me because I don't take my own course every time you take it. Goodness, okay. But anyway, I understand it's difficult to even use a cell phone. It's like you gotta be a rocket scientist to know how to push all the buttons on this gadget. But that's what you need to do. And if you had become intimately acquainted with that video when it's assigned, then see, you're good to go. We'll always remember you, Blue Cartoon Guy.